Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to try to make this video quick because I really want to do a video about this awesome Trumbeak. We'll talk about some of the trainers because they're kind of cool, but a lot of them are reprints. Moo Moo Moo, Catcher, Great Ball, Switch, even Marnie, which is kind of weird because when they reprint it next year, because that's what happened with How. I bet they're going to do that with Hop though. So yeah. And how did they get away with doing this with Marnie? No pun intended. Okay, so, Trumbeak is a really awesome card. Toucan's kind of cool, but, Trumbeak always has better cards than Toucan, which is a very weird thing. Trumbeak. It has 80 HP, stage 1, I'll scroll up because I'm a nice guy. Resistance to fighting, free retreat with U-turn board, and weakness to lightning. But electro power is rotating, so we do not care. Like, what would hit you for weakness? I don't know, Zekrom, Vitality Man, but come on, Zekrom's in this set. Really awesome card. I'll probably do a video on it, you know. Yeah, so Trumbeak, the ability set, we don't care about the attack. Triple acceleration, energy 50, welder, PC, powerful colorless, energy 70. No. It's all about the ability. All about the ability. So the ability, when you evolve it, you get to, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way that you like. It is so busted. Like, so busted. Too busted. Like, you could attach to yourself, then evolve. Well, you can't evolve that turn, but you get what I mean. Evolve next turn. Toucan does, like, yeah, you gotta return some energies to your hand, which is fine. Then you Guru them back, which arguably is actually pretty good. And if you can control, whoa, okay, sorry, this Trumbeak's way better than I thought it was. I thought it was awesome. Okay, Pikachu, Pikapek. Yeah, not great, horrible. But this Trumbeak is so good. Well, you can play it with, excuse me. I will find this because I'm a good guy. Where is it? What? Whoa, you hid those V-decks from me. What happened to the V-decks? Sorry about that. What? See more, duh. Show me more. Okay, sorry about that. I need to find those V-decks. I mean, V-Max decks. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it should show the lists for each. I'm assuming it does. But really, it's this card, Rotom Phone. So it lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put one on top of your deck, which is phenomenal. So you combine it with your Trumbeak boy, and Guru. You should know what Guru does, but yeah, Guru is that awesome card that lets you swap a card in your hand with the top card of your deck. It's a consistency card, often used with Torkoal, and we're gonna get to him later. My true darling. This bad boy's garbage. Yeah, maybe not, but this bad boy is really good. So yeah, Trumbeak, awesome. Like, you can accelerate energy. I think it's for fighting Pokemon. I think it's destined to be with fighting Pokemon. Maybe you could play with Guardian, but seriously, you have to muck around with weakness guard energy. And Zacian's way too much of a threat. Like, combo Zacian's pretty big. Zacian Luca Metal, Top Cut. got top 8 in the most recent Japanese tournament, so that's pretty big. So yeah, so maybe you could use it with like Guardian or El Creamy, which I'll probably show you El Creamy, because I'm a good guy. Where's El Creamy? El Creamy. Ugh, it's loading. Sorry about that. Why is it loading? It needs to be short. Okay. Beedrill's busted. Okay, we can't spare stuff. Okay. So yeah, you could use it with fairy Pokemon. To accelerate energy. Maybe it has an okay attack. The Diancie, 130 if you play this supporter, but you'd logically be using Twin Energy, and like some other form of energy acceleration, but with Alcremie V says if the defending Pokemon's a basic, it can't attack, blah blah blah, but they just switch out, blah blah blah, they could do, well they can't, but, because we're teaching wise, but they could like air balloon switch, double switch, that stuff's possible. So this is more easy to play around. But the VMAX, it does have an energy acceleration attack, but really, you can discard any amount of energy from your Pokemon and do 60 damage for each one you discarded. So you pile energy on with Trumbeak, and it's awesome. Oof, I know what this does, duh. So it does combo well with Fairy. I don't think this awesome Quagsire needs it. I'll probably do a separate video on that. And neither does the Zygarde because they have Twin Energy. Like, with single prize fighting Pokemon right now, like, if you have double fighting colorless, something bad's happening. If you have fighting double colorless, you are in Moolah Land, and you are going to destroy Pika. Thank you. And Eternatus. Yeah, and Vikavolt. But it's, like, so awesome. I do think it is kind of cool with these amazing rares, and you use Scoop Up Net and Devolution Spray Z, which makes it super awesome, but, like, Rayquaza would be a good partner for this Trumbeak. But, yeah. And Togekiss is okay, but you just use triple or PCE. Attach PCE, attach PCE, attach PCE, 110 to an evolution, and your face Chinchino's melt, whatever, that's rotating. But you get the point. So it does combo well with Togekiss, but really, no. Togekiss is gonna want to play powerful colorless energy and triples. Like, I do see this being a pretty good deck. And yes, the weakness to Vikavolt to trouble, but it's all about the Trumbeak. So, very good at accelerating energy. You can play Trumbeak 2K. I am not going to argue with that, because I think that's a pretty cool build. Or you can be nuts. Nuts and play it with this awesome Lugia card, and then play it with Welder, and if your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, you do 250. Really awesome card. Yeah. And yeah, it combos well with the Rayquaza. That's a little hard, but it's a huge loss that we're losing Macargo. But we do have Guru, and we're getting Rotom Phone, so it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna argue with that. And it combos really well with metal Pokemon that need energy. This Lucario is catching me. It does like 160, and oh yeah, you can attack. Duh. Which is pretty good, cool. This it says like Iwachi Bomber caused your battle Pokemon to stir. So does that mean like each player shuffles their bench Pokemon and all attached cards into their deck? That would be so nuts good, but I mean it is for 4 energy, so it has to have a good effect. Like, you can't just like shuffle your cannot attach cards. That's bad. Okay, so yeah, it comes really well with Colossal if you want to use the second attack. But Colossal does have energy acceleration. I mean, its first attack, which is bustedly phenomenal. In your face, Pika, Eternatus, Bolt, Choo Choo. I'm sad now. I love Choo Choo. I love Choo Choo too much. You've seen in one of my recent videos, I had to win the game by knocking out a Raichu, and that destroyed my innocent little heart. So, yeah. But this Colossal is awesome. You can do 240 for 4 energy. Yes, it's hard to accelerate. Well, have I mentioned Trumbeak yet? Yes, I have. So really awesome. But there are a lot of reprints. Rocky Helmet from the XY era. Great Ball. Catcher, Switch, they don't need reprints. And Moo Moo Milk, for goodness sake. So each symbol, I guess, is Moo Moo Milk. And Champion's Medal is basically an Island Challenge amulet for VMAXs. Gives the VMAX minus 100 HP, and they give up one to your press card, which is bustedly phenomenal. It lets you draw 2 cards, but you can use it on your first turn, so oof. Then this bad boy, draw 3 cards, discard 3 cards from your hand. It has its uses. Flip 2 coins for each head, search your deck for a card. That's my guess, because it says, like, I don't know. Support, throw, coin, swipe, yeah. I do think that. And then Marnie gets reprints. Then the cool new special energy, which they probably need separate videos. These all need separate videos, mostly. So yeah, that'll wrap up today's video on this awesome Trumbeak card. Give the video a like, and please do subscribe to my channel.